Yo boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I'm bringing you back another episode on the Oceanic SMP. This is episode 6. In today's video, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be working on the interior of the lighthouse. And I just realized the lights are frozen. Wow. This has been happening. We need to change up the redstone. But yeah, in today's video, what we're going to be doing is actually working on the interior of the lighthouse. So the plan for today's video is to add the floors in. So we'll add the floor on that level where that little sort of incline, what would you call it? Incline? I don't know. Like, well, when it gets narrower, every level where it gets narrower. So we'll add a floor on this bit, and then we'll add a floor on this bit, and we'll also add a bit of a staircase. So the staircase I'm planning to make is out of oak, because oak looks pretty cool, and also it's a pretty hard material to get because oak trees, well, even like for example spruce, you plant like 4 of them in the area, you grow a massive spruce tree, and then you chop it down, you've got like over a stack of spruce, where oak is a little bit more time consuming to get. So we're gonna have to go and get that ourselves, which is gonna get a little bit annoying. If you're wondering why there's a hole over there, and that's because of the fishing farm. I do a lot of fishing, as you can tell by my levels. I've got 38 levels. Every episode I have over 30, or maybe not every episode, but yeah, between episodes I go AFK fishing every time I edit, or every time I go to sleep, or every time I go to work, or anytime like my PC is just running and it has to run for something, it's running idle, like when it's rendering, then I just go AFK fishing. So yeah, that's why there's a hole over there. We're gonna have to patch it up soon, and we're gonna have to get rid of that fish farm one day. But before we get on to doing the interiors of the lighthouse, well, the exteriors, as you can see, they're not the prettiest. We did do some land terraforming in the previous episode, but we aren't that good at land terraforming. So what we might do in today's video is give Bunny a quick shout and ask her maybe she could in the future help us out with the terraforming in the future episodes. I don't know. But before we get into building the insides of the lighthouse, what we gotta do is do some resource gathering. So to get some, well, first things first, we need to get oak wood. But before we get oak wood, we need to do some mining, because we only have 1 diamond, and that is not good. That's not satisfactory at all. And we need a diamond axe to get all the, you know, all the oak, all the woods and stuff, and we want to enchant it and do bits and bobs like that. Right, so before we get onto the video and do all the fancy bits and bobs, what we're going to do is do a bit of a first-person time-lapse mining session. Well, I'm going to go mining for about an hour. Guys, put your guesses in a comment section below how many resources I'm going to get from this mining session. But without further ado, let's get onto the mining time-lapse. Okay, so I finally finished the mining session. As you can see, we have a ton of resources in this chest. So I'll give you the last chance in order to make your guesses on how much resources, how much diamonds, how much gold, how much iron, how much lapis, how much coal we've got. Yeah, I think they're all the resources we collected. Yeah, how many resources we collected. Put that down in the comment section below. Pause the video right now, because I'm about to reveal how many resources we collected. So 3, 2, 1... bang. So we got 13 diamond. Oh wow, that is insane. Like, we've mined for like just under an hour. I know I did say an hour, but I did it just under an hour because I just didn't have enough time. I had to go to work in between. So this is actually another day that I'm recording this on. That's why I got so many levels, because I've been AFK fish farming all this time. And yeah, so we got 13 diamond ore. We got 2 stacks of redstone and 53, and then we got some of this redstone. Would have made 3 stacks of redstone ore. We have 12 lapis. We have 30 gold ore, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks and 44 of iron ore coal. I mean, iron ore coal. Okay, so we finally finished the mining session. As you can see, we had a ton of experiences. We nearly died. That's the first things first. We fell in the lava pit. I had this thing where, like, I did the dumbest thing ever. I dug down, like, under myself. You know, there was iron, and then I was digging down, and then I sort of fell in lava. And then, for some reason, I wanted to do a /home command, which doesn't even work in here. Maybe because, like, I'm used to, like, factions and stuff like that. Because back in the day, before I actually had my YouTube channel, I used to play a ton of factions. I didn't play it as a sort of like I've mainly played it a bit like an SMP, but on the factions thing, so I can claim a bit of land and then do stuff, but then I always got raided. That's why I don't like factions anymore, because I never knew how to play it properly. But yeah, I tried doing that, and then I logged out, and then I guess I didn't die because I logged out. So I logged out, and when I logged back in, it created a bit of a lag, so it didn't actually take my hearts away as fast as it would have done when I'm in lava. So I quickly swam up, put a water bucket, pushed me back up, and I survived in, like, I think 1 or half a heart. I don't really know. It was a lucky survival because I had a ton of resources. I didn't really want to lose them, and boy oh boy, yeah, that was good. But talking about resources, at the back chest, the chest right behind me, that's where all of our resources are, right here. So I'll give you the last chance in order to guess on how many resources we have, how many diamonds we've collected, how many iron we collected, how much coal we collected, and I think how much lapis we collected. I think they're all the resources we could have collected. Oh, an emerald, because we did find some emeralds as well. So if we're ready, make sure to pause the video and put your comments down, because I'm about to reveal how many resources we have collected. So in 3, 2, 1, bang! As you can see, we got a ton of resources. So we got 13 diamond ore, we have 2 stacks and 53 of redstone ore, and then some extra redstone dust, because sometimes I just like started mining and I didn't even realize it was redstone over there, and I started mining with a regular pick. So I mean, we did lose a little bit of redstone on there, but it's all right, because we won't be able to fortune this bit, because we will only be fortuning this bits. And then lapis, we got 12 lapis ores, which is great. If we're fortunate now, we're gonna have a ton of lapis. We got a ton of gold, 30 gold. That's decent. I'm kind of saving the gold for some redstone bits and bobs. It's turning nighttime already. I literally just slept. What? That is... This server is constantly nighttime or it's raining. I really don't understand the server. So, yeah, we got a bit of gold. We're going to be saving that for some redstone bits and bobs, you know, some rails and stuff for the future project, because we don't have much gold, actually, personally. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks and 44 of our coal ore, and then we got 1, 2, 3 stacks and 28 of iron ore. We've finally got enough iron to sustain us for some time, because we've always been low on iron. I really don't know how. I think it's because I've been using a ton of hoppers for the fish farm and stuff like that to extend it, and yeah, it sort of used up our iron, because hoppers take a ton of iron. It doesn't matter, like the least amount of hoppers would take a ton of iron, so it doesn't really matter how many hoppers you make. You make 2 hoppers, you go through all your freaking iron. It's just incredible how iron goes, how fast iron goes throughout these episodes. And then we got 2 emerald ores. So if we fortune out, we hopefully might get 8 emeralds. Emeralds are not really useful for anything or much for anything, so we probably won't be fortuning this. And we also find a bit of a zombies spawner dungeon, whatever you want to call it. So we got a golden apple. We've got a C418 the music disc. We got a gold horse armor, which is amazing, and we also got some flint. But yeah, you know what, it's time to fortune the diamonds. I'm not going to be fortuning anything else, because I don't really, I mean, the coal I'll be fortuning as I go, because I don't want to fortune so much at once. But the diamonds, we need the diamonds for enchanting right now. And where is my fortune pick? This is my fortune pick, right, so let's fortune this. Actually, let's go inside of here, just so we don't get like blown up by any creepers or anything. And let's just fortune all these diamonds. There we go. And then let's just do this. There we go. Right, this is our fortune pick. Fortune 3, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. Yes, let's go. Guys, guess how many diamonds we're going to get from the fortuning. I'm actually just going to place this over here so you guys can't see. And then you guys can guess from the fortuning how many diamonds we are going to get. Wow, 4 diamonds per ore. That is crazy. We're probably going to get about a stack. I'm guessing about a stack. Maybe a bit less than a stack. Oh, we're not doing too... No, only 1 diamond. We're not doing too well. Oh, just 1? Okay, that was, I think, 5 or 6 there. And then just 1. What? We're not going to get nowhere close to a stack. That is so not fair. Like, fortune's not really working too well. Only 26. I was thinking maybe 30 or 60. Wow. That is really, really unfair. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed. But at least we got some diamonds. At least it's sort of doubled up. You know, we had 13, now we got 26. It's sort of doubled up from what we originally would have had. And then there we go. In total, we got 27 diamonds. Well, I mean, that's better than nothing. All right, guys, so we have just made it into the, well, like the only enchanting table is at the moment. Because remember, the last one I sort of destroyed. And this area is actually Zach's little base. It's literally just off the coast of the main spawn town. The main spawn town is literally just around a corner over there. A bit further down the coastline. And then, like, over here, Zach's got his little base, he's got his little mine, he's got his little storage system thing, and then he's got like his furnaces and these bits and bobs. I'm not going to be really exploring that thing because I don't want to give any spoilers away, even though I am pre-recording these videos at the moment because I am going away on holiday. So anything I show in today's videos, like when I say it's spoilers, it's sort of probably been out by then, by the time I post the video. So I bought myself some diamonds, some sticks, and some lapis. So let's create some well, I need a what's it called, an axe. That's what we need for today's video, so we can get some oak wood. So we need a really good fast efficiency axe. So let's stick that in and just do... Wow, silk touch. Yeah, well, why not? We want silk touch on an axe. Why? Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. We brought an efficiency 4 books just to make this an efficiency 5. So let's actually do that. And then we have a silk touch, unbreaking 3, efficiency 5 altogether. Yeah, I'm happy with the axe. This is what I really wanted. I was debating if I should bring a silk touch book or not, but actually we have silk touch on an axe. That's great. We can break books without them going everywhere, and like we can just do this and it'll be a bookshelf thing, you know, instead of just like books. That's pretty cool. I'm happy, and it just breaks stuff really easily and fast. And I think I might put mending on that. I do have a 1 or 2 more mending books, and I sort of, my plan for these series is put mending on everything. At first, I'm going to put mending on all my armor gear, and then I'm going to put it on all my, you know, all my tools and everything. And then every time I go AFK fishing, I'll choose a specific tool which I'm going to have on me, which will sort of repair itself, sort of thing with mending. So we've got an amazing axe. We like some of our pickaxes are sort of breaking down. I sort of need another workhorse pickaxe. So you know what? Let's make another pickaxe because I mean, we've got pretty sexy axe. We got another 2 sexy pickaxes, but if we can get another workhorse pickaxe, that would be amazing. And we do have quite a bit of levels, so why not do that? Fortune 3, another Fortune 3. Should we go for another Fortune 3 and possibly sell it? Because we're being super lucky with Fortune 3. Yeah, you know what? Let's get another Fortune 3 pickaxe. Bang. There's no unbreaking on it, unfortunately, but there's Fortune 3 efficiency 4. We can put an unbreaking on that and possibly sell it to someone. That'll be pretty cool. We got 29 more levels. What can we do with 29 more levels? Should we try enchanting another shovel? I mean, our shovels sort of suck at the moment. We don't really have a great shovel, so let's do 1 shovel, and that'll be our last enchantment. But because we do, we sort of need it. We don't even need so much. You know what? What I might do is go kill a couple of fishies, see what I can do, and I literally need a couple more XP balls in order to get level 30. I found Zach's little cow farm. I'm not sure if he's trying to breed them for food or if he's trying to breed them for the looks of it. I don't know, but I'm going to kill a couple of them. I'm not going to keep the foods, but it's sort of going to cook them, I guess. I've got a little bit more XP to go. Come on. I just want to sort of cook them, give them some cooked beef, and then we'll get some XP at the same time. Come on, one more cow. Come on. Come on. There we go. Level 30. I didn't mean to kill all your cows, Zach. I'm sorry. I'm going to stick all this. Oh, it didn't actually cook all the beef. I mean, yeah, it sort of gave me 12 steaks and the rest is okay. I mean, I did have looting, so looting 2 gave me a little bit more than the cows that I've killed. So I'm literally going to leave the food for Zach in a bit of a chest. Zach, I'm gonna use your word. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm not the greatest person on the thing. Hopefully you don't mind that I'm using a bit of a spruce. Spruce is sort of easy to get, so yeah, there we go. Just gonna make a mini chest. There we go, and I'm gonna make a mini sign saying sorry. There we go. Put that here. Put this here, and say sorry for killing cows. I needed one more level for enchant. I can't put enchanting. It won't fit enchanting, but he'll know what I mean. Sorry for killing cows. Needed one more level for enchant, and then I'll just put all the steak in there. And then you know what? Let's give him 2 diamonds because he's probably worked quite a bit hard to get these cows and everything. And I know he's been starving. There's been days where he's been super starving and didn't have any cows. So yeah, I left a little bit of a gift of 2 diamonds. And what I'm gonna put is another sign saying Camille R. There we go. Just on the sign, just sign it. He'll probably see it. I don't know. But we now have 30 levels, so let's see what we can get on this shovel. Right, fortune 2. I mean, no efficiencies, really? Is that all we can get? I guess we can go for that. See what we get. Efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. What do we have over here? Efficiency 5. We have unbreaking 3. That's good. We can combine these 2 and get a really good workhorse shovel, I guess. And then we'll have one really good shovel. Sort of good shovel. Oh, can we do it the other way around? Oh, that 28 levels. Are you joking? 18 just to do. Okay, you know what? Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, fortune 2. I don't really care about the fortune part on the shovel, so that's a great workhorse shovel. Then we got a decent workhorse pick, which we're gonna have to replace or just fix up one day in the future. We got a decent pick over here, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about the axe myself. And it's getting nighttime. Oh my god, this view of the moon over here, that is so pretty. Have a look at that. Oh my god, that is pretty sexy. And the sunsets, imagine the sunsets over here. That's probably like the sexiest place I've ever been at on the server. Alright guys, after wood gathering, we've actually gathered about 4 stacks of oak logs. Well, 3 stacks and a bit, and then I've turned a couple of these into planks, a bit into fences, and a bit into slabs. So the rough layout of what we're going to be doing is, well, we're going to be building the staircase. So I was thinking having the staircase on the right hand side, so having a log over here, and then like sort of slabs going up, if that makes sense, and then going like this, and then we can have like something like this, maybe, yeah, something like that. And then actually I'm gonna put the other oak logs just to mark the areas out. So one over here, one over here, and then one also over here. So the way this is going to work is that this area is going to be closed off on every single floor, and then we're going to have a bit of, well, on every single floor, maybe not on all the other floors. On all the other floors we might have a bit of a room, maybe like a storage room in there under the or maybe some sort of a hidden thing. I really don't know what we're going to do in the upper floors, but what we're going to do on this floor is we're going to bring the slabs up, and they're going to go up and up and up and up, right, in a bit of a swirly-whirly sort of pattern all the way up until they get to the top. And then what we're going to do over here, where this thing is in the way, what we're going to do over here is have a bit of, I was thinking like a staircase going down, like so we can get in through here and going downstairs into like a storage area. Or what we could possibly do is do an item elevator. There's been many different designs of item elevators nowadays where, I mean, I'm going to leave this 3x3 area. We could possibly have an item elevator and have it go down to specific floors, or have this one go down to another floor. And then on the other side, we'll have another item elevator, a human elevator, just a general elevator going down to another floor. And then on the other side, and just have it alternating from floor to floor. I don't really know how this is going to work, but sort of, this is the idea of what I have, of what I've sort of have planned for in the future for this lighthouse. So what I'm going to do is quickly just oh, actually fence posts. What I was thinking about fence posts, just having them like here, so like having a fence post like that, and then everywhere like this, and then possibly have fence posts like over here like this. Would that sort of make it look good? I really don't know. That doesn't really look the greatest. Maybe we could use logs or something and half slabs, or let me have a look. Let me try maybe a log and a half slab on top. All right, that looks a little bit better, I think. And then we can have another log on here, and then a half slab, and we can possibly have half slabs on top of each other, sort of like this. And then we can have like a little railing made out of half slabs. Ooh, that's not really a bad idea. You really can't. It won't. Oh, maybe some of them might let you go over it, but it still looks pretty nice. Yeah, I pretty like this idea. Right, so I'm quickly going to do that and see how it all looks when it's all finished on one of the levels, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so as you can see, I finally finished the staircase. I also decorated it a little bit. So as you can see, we've got a bit of a chandelier over here. We've got another one upstairs, and the way I did the staircase is how I showed you it, but the little railing, I sort of switched it up a little bit. I used a lot of logs, so I actually made a continuous log wall over here all the way down to the floor, because this area is sort of cramped. We're not really going to be using anything in there, and we could possibly have like some sort of a hidden thing over here that no one has to look into, like a little bit of a door over here, and then like, you know, like this, and a little bit of a door entrance. I really don't know. We might think of something in the future. At the moment, I have no ideas of what to put over here. It is a really small and confined area, so probably we'll just put some torches in here and block it up and never use it anymore. Or maybe we can use it for some redstone circuitry. And then over here, I've left this areas because we could possibly, I was thinking like an item elevator, not item elevator, a human elevator, but then I've realized we are on the server, so, and especially me, I do lag on the server a little bit. The server isn't actually hosted anywhere close to me. It's actually hosted closest to all the other members, because everyone's like from Canada, or most of the members are like from Canada and what do you call it, the US. So the server is hosted in the US, and I'm all the way in Europe, so I do get a little bit of lag on the server. It's nothing too much. I only get about 100 ping, which on Minecraft it's like nothing. It's still playable. It's playable. You don't even notice it with 100 ping, but with redstone and timing and ticks, that's pretty noticeable, and I might suffocate in the wall or something. I really don't know. We can try an elevator in the future, but if it doesn't work, we still have another route of doing some sort of a staircase. We've got plenty of room over here to expand with and do all bits and bobs like that. But as you can see, if you go upstairs, the staircase is sort of, it looks pretty nice. The chandelier looks really nice. It adds a bit of light. It doesn't actually add enough light to light all the areas up. So if I remove this torch, it's a little bit dark, especially at night when there's no light coming in through the windows. It does get a little bit dark, so I might stick a bit of a carpet over here or something in the future, and then add a bit of a light or something. I really don't know, some hidden lights in the future just to light it up actually, so no mobs will spawn, make it fully mob proof. And I do have some torches spammed here and there because not everything's lit up properly. I still need to work on the lighting and bits and bobs like that. I might do like torches like here and here, like on every single area next to the windows, and add some item frames with some, you know, half slabs and stuff like that, make them into like little torch holders. But I'll do that in later episodes because I don't really have enough leather to make item frames at the moment. So as you can see, we didn't actually do the third floor because I have plans for the third floor. Well, sort of plans of the third floor. I'm not sure if they're going to work out properly. So the second floor, as you can see, this is going to be our bedroom. So we got our bed, a crafting table, a quick furnace in case we just want a furnace or like cook something really quickly while we're asleep, or like we got one thing to cook up or something. You know, we still got this opportunity of cooking. It's pretty slow, one furnace, but I mean, it's better than nothing. You know, we got a chest over here, which I'm going to put all my valuables in, you know, my diamonds, my armors, my diamond picks, and just generally everything that's really high value to me. So it's not anywhere like outside where it could be blown out to by a creeper. It's actually pretty nice. It's going to be pretty nice and safe over here inside until we do build a storage area. And then I'm actually going to decorate this area, but I'm going to do this in like off camera because I probably won't have enough time in today's video. And we got another chandelier as well in the top part of the lighthouse, which is the third floor. If we just like break our way in, I didn't actually create a staircase because I thought it's so pointless if we're not going to be using it. So this area, I mean, it's pretty nice area. It's pretty nice confined, not too big, not too small. We could possibly do some sort of a ladder, some sort of a staircase up here, but I sort of want to expand with this redstone. As you can see, this is a pretty bad redstone clock, and it just doesn't, oh heck, there we go, it just doesn't work properly, and it just keeps on freezing. And I was thinking of doing some more complicated stuff, but more complicated stuff means you sort of need a little bit more area, because over here it might not fit. Like, I probably won't use the whole third floor for it. I'll probably like with the redstone. I'll probably have to expand the top bit, like the top floor over there where the redstone is currently, maybe until this level-ish, or maybe down to this level. I'm not too sure. I'm not the best with redstone, so I'm not sure how much space I will need for the redstone in order to make the rotating lights without them creating too much light, because I can't have this redstone clock over here because it already drops a little bit of FPS when it runs. So I'll show you. I'll run it right now, and then my FPS drops. Actually, I'll turn it off. There we go. We turn it off. Right. We turn it off. Turn on the FPS count. As you can see, I'm getting 300-ish, yeah, 300-ish FPS, 250. I'll turn it on, and then my FPS drops to 185, 230. So it does drop a little bit. And imagine adding extra redstone, you know, in the basement, in the future basement. Obviously, we don't have a basement yet, but I'm planning to add like some farms and stuff, something to get us going until we actually get ourselves a proper base, you know, something like that get us going, such as like an automatic smelting system and bits and bobs like that. So we can get like, just so we don't have to struggle anymore and try like doing bits outside like we have right now, you know, in that little thing over there. It's not over there. It's over here, is it? Yeah, there. You can't really see it. Oh, there we go. There's the chest over there-ish. You know, we got all that stuff out there, which I want to sort of automate everything in the basement, and then just to get us ready for any future bases. So that's what I'm going to be doing. As you can see, it does give a little lag. It's not too much on my computer, but it does give other people lag, and I don't want to lag anybody else, and I don't want to lag myself out in the future. So I thought we'll solve this up. Maybe, I don't know, if you guys have any suggestions or any sort of redstone clocks or any ways I can automate the lights without it creating too much lag, then do tell me in the comment section below. But unfortunately, this does bring us to the end of the video, guys. I did quite a lot. Collecting wood, it took a little while. Building this, trying to figure out everything, built a little while. There's one thing I don't like about the staircase, which is this bit. You get stuck, or you can't get like through, you know, your head gets like hit through, and then I can't destroy this block because this is actually, we'll just have a massive hole in the lighthouse, and it just doesn't look pretty. So I might rework this side of the staircase. I don't really want to rework it because at the same time, if I rework it, this is not going to be symmetrical. Like this corner, is it this corner? No, this corner over here. This bit's not going to be symmetrical with everything else. We won't have this little sort of way in like we have over here. You know, it's not going to be symmetrical to each other, which is going to suck a little bit. But I really don't know how to do it. If you guys have any ideas on how I can rework the staircase, what I was thinking is just extending this area. So you know how it is sort of this level over here? Do another one of these over here, so it's like double of this. So you know how it is over here, like in the double, like that. So make that a little bit longer, and then that means the staircase will have to continue by one block, but that's not really gonna matter too much, and it's just sort of gonna make it a little bit more symmetrical. So instead of the staircase starting over here, we'll just start off over here, and then it will allow us go like get our heads through. But I'll probably do that off camera, see if I can experiment with it and see if I can fix it. But unfortunately, like I said, so we did run out of time for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. If you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye bye.